What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. So we're focusing on the Columbus or the All-Star Game rosters in Columbus. Came out yesterday, but I figured I'd dish on it today. Just a few thoughts on the matter. Obviously, Gergensons, Taves, Seabrook, Kane, and Felton Keith and Crawford. Gergensons and 5 savers were voted in by the fans. Talked about Gergensons ad nauseum. Love it. Love that the nation of Latvia got behind their native son getting into the game. LA having Kopitar and Drew Doughty, I think is fair. And then, Pittsburgh, Philly, or actually Pittsburgh having Sid and Gino. Sid's only played in one All-Star game before. And I'm actually just reading off the Jackets website, the roster. I looked it up earlier, so I'll talk about the snubs in a second. But yes, this is going to be Sid's second All-Star game because he was injured in 2008, 2009, 2011, 2012, and then 2010 and 14 were Olympic years. So kind of just a weird thing there. So good to see Crosby out there on the biggest stage. I like seeing Rick Nash get invited. I think that's a great thing. Him and Jacob Voracek, two former Blue Jackets. Right now, I'm actually scrolling through right now former Blue Jackets. I think those are the only two right now. Oh, yeah, those are the only two former Jackets. But really good for the for them to get to go back to Columbus and get honored by their former fans. I know the Nash will get a good reception there. I love Kevin Shattenkirk, former Boston University Terrier, getting into the game. That's awesome. I think that's something that something that watch him play college hockey. Great to see. He'll be joined by Vladimir Tarasenko, Pekka Rinne, Shea Weber, Nashville. Great stuff. Really like seeing Luongo and Carey Price get named, especially Luongo. Really having a fantastic season in Florida, and big reason why that team is bound for the playoffs. And then Bergie, his first All-Star game as a Bruins fan, love seeing that. Giordano up in Calgary is doing some big time things. Love seeing him getting honored. He's a Norris Trophy contender for sure. Eric Johnson, showing that for as much of a bust as he was the number one pick, still going to an All-Star game. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins being the only Oilers, appropriate. And, just, I like Justin Folk getting named to the game. Ekman Lawson's big time. And, you get some really, really fantastic players that are going to be out there. Tyler Sagan, so hopefully Bergeron and Sagan end up on the same line. I don't know who the two team captains are going to be. That hasn't been announced yet. It'd be cool if it was like Nash and Nick Foligno or someone, or one of the Jackets is a Foligno, Johansson, and Bobrovsky is a three Jackets getting named up there. So that's great. Voracek and Clogeru in Philly, the team sucks, but they're doing some great things. I think they really. I love seeing Tyler Johnson get named. I think he has been a fantastic player. I've talked to him ad nauseum. Loved his game. Loved what he brings to the table. Loved him when he was at Spokane. And he's him and Stamkos both going out there, and they're doing some big time things down in Tampa. And great to see them get honored by getting to play in the game. Radim Verbata's having a great year in Vancouver, deserved that spot. Brent Burns is, moved back to defense for the 15th time. He's playing well. And I have no issue with the. I think Henrik Lundqvist probably should have gotten named. I would have named 6 goalies. They named 5. I don't know how that's exactly going to work. Um, you know. Oh yeah, never mind. They got 6. My bad. I thought I'm looking at a different list. I forgot how to count. I probably wouldn't have named Hank over. Oh, Jimmy Howard's hurt, so Hank will probably get in place of Jimmy Howard, which is cool. But yeah, I think it's some Bruins fans gonna tweet me about Chara. He's been hurt. He's been ineffective. I mean, getting in there on name alone is stupid, and gives another guy a chance that probably maybe wouldn't have had a chance otherwise. So that's great. I look for Shea Weber to win the hottest shot contest. The what's like the stick handling thing? Johnny Gaudreau's one of the rookies named to it. If they let him enter that, he'll win that. So yeah, hottest shots. Shea Weber's to lose without Chara there. So that's pretty interesting. Fastest skater right now, probably gonna go with Phil the Thrill Castle. It's just my gut instinct there. And most accurate shot shooter, gonna go with the kid, Vladimir Tarasenko. And I'd love to see, as a Bruins fan, it would pain me to see this, but Kessel and Sagan in the finals for the fastest skater because they're obviously two world-class, fantastic players, fantastic skaters, and the Bruins could use both their offensive contributions this season. That's gonna handle that. So great teams, awful jerseys. I talked about that. So anyway, that's our episode of the Power Play with CJ on the All-Star Game rosters. Stay tuned for episodes for the season and beyond. Later, guys.